Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokemon Platinum Chainlocke episode 9, I want to say we're on, which is kind of crazy, almost hitting double digits. In the last episode, you guys, we just got our 3rd gym badge, and you know, before I ended the episode, I forgot that I'm supposed to roll a dice, spin a wheel, if you will, to see the new minimum chain requirement until the next gym. Now, I hopefully included in the editing of the last episode, but I spun a wheel from ranging 2 to 4, so I increased the range by 1, which means we can no longer have a minimum chain link of 1, and it's possible to have a minimum chain link of 4, and that is exactly what happened. As you can see from the bottom screen, and probably the layout next to me, the team is quite different from the last episode. Because I rolled a 4, I had to do some major modifications, so some of your favorite characters may not be there, but I think I've put together quite a formidable team. So before we get into anything, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will do a quick team recap. So starting out, we obviously had to keep the GOAT Irelia on the team. Level 26 Crobat, holding the leftover Sassy Nature, Airlock ability, and the moves Confuse Ray, Leech Life, Bite, and Wing Attack. We then have the first new member of the team, which is Brat the Blossom. I evolved my Gloom into a Blossom because I had a Sunstone, and that's kind of the only reason. I prefer Vileplume over Blossom because I like the dual typing. But you know what? I'm all for using Pokemon I don't normally use. So we have Brat the Blossom here, level 26, holding the Miracle Seed, Sassy Nature, and the Heat Proof ability, which, granted, Grass is weak to 5 typings, being Bug, Ice, Flying, Fire, and Poison. Named all 5 off the top of my head. But Heat Proof makes us less weak to one of them. So you know what? I'll take it. It's beneficial and slightly themed for this Pokemon. The moves Acid, Poison Powder, Mega Drain, and Sleep Powder. Nothing crazy. I don't know if Blossom learns anything, so maybe we have to give her some moves, but she'll just chill for now. She's fully evolved. We appreciate that. We then have the second new member of the team, who I probably said I wasn't going to use ever, but this is Pigeon, the Xatu. And the reason I'll tell you in a minute while I'm using Pigeon. He has the Bright Powder ability, Bright Powder item, Impish Nature, the plus ability, which is, you know, kind of pointless, but, and awful moves, Peck, Lucky Chant, Nightshade, and Confuse Ray. Pigeon is kind of just here because he's in the middle of a pretty decent 4-core. So yeah, everyone be nice to Pigeon. He's trying his best. We then have another core member of the team, Michigan the Mamoswine, holding the Ice Plate, level 26, Rash Nature, Unburdened ability, which will probably never come in handy, but it's still cool to have regardless. And the moves Peck, Avalanche. I taught her Avalanche because I had the TM for it, and I figured, you know, may as well. I don't think she gets any good physical ice type moves in this game. Mud Bomb and Powder Snow. We then have the third new addition to the team, Gripper the Dusknoir, holding the leftovers, level 26, Lax Nature, Guts ability, so hopefully we'll find like a Toxic or a Flame Orb at some point. And the move Shadow Sneak, Confuse Ray, Nightshade, and Disable. And last but certainly not least, we have a new favorite of mine. I never really get to use Electivire, but Outlet has been putting in work. Outlet the Electivire, level 28, holding the Zap Plate, Docile Nature, Download, and the moves Quick Attack, Thunder Punch, Shockwave, and yes, indeed, Earthquake. I figured Outlet was worthy of getting Earthquake. I don't know. Maybe I was silly of me to waste my Earthquake TM this early on, but I trust Outlet to do some very great performance. So, that all being said, let us go ahead and move on. I took a look at the Pokemart off screen. Nothing crazy, so I'm not going to bother you guys with that. I believe there's a rival battle coming up, and I think Irelia is a fine lead. By the way, we have the 4 core being these 4, which are, checking my notes, 36, 37, 38, and 39 in that order. So, you know, the way I kind of built the team is I picked 3 Pokemon that I really wanted, which were Irelia, Michigan, and Outlet, and picked from one of them a good 4 core to surround them. So I'm thinking this team will be good. Hopefully I get like a decent Psychic type TM to give Pigeon, because Pigeon has absolutely awful moves. It doesn't really learn anything either. This guy does not give me an egg, right? Yeah, he gives you an egg in Diamond and Pearl, but unfortunately not in Platinum. And there's a rival battle coming up, so I'm just gonna full send it for, you know, first 5 minutes of the episode. We're doing a difficult fight. Let's see, Barry, what do you have for me? Yes, I kept you waiting. All right, full team of 6 here. Again, gotta hydrate. First time I'm doing Dockless Barry, Schoolgirl Barry, sending out... Dude, he's copying me. What the hell, man? I have Pigeon. We're leading with Irelia, which is a terrible lead, considering the thing probably has Psychic-type moves, because Barry is just a better trainer than me. So let's go into Gripper here. Gripper's debut battle. Look at that powerful hand she throws up right there. Crazy. Goes for Pluck. I gotta stop drinking water just randomly throughout the episode, because I just get really quiet. And then we'll go for a Shadow Sneak. Thankfully, you cannot pluck off my lefties. And dude, this thing's so frail. I think Shadow Sneak, it doesn't one-shot quite one-shot, but a second one will indeed do the darn thing. And Pokemon number 1 is down with very little struggle. Gripper already showing off on the squad. It looks like she has like a little yellow button on her head. I want to press it. Okay, get the lefties recovery, and in comes a male Combi. Dude, you suck. Holy. I'm gonna go into Pigeon, because I think this is the only time Pigeon will actually be decent. He goes for Gust, and I'll go for Peck. I gotta learn from Barry and get this thing Pluck or something. Yeah, that does decent damage. Actually, low-key, I can run back to Floroma Town. I don't think I picked up the TM for Pluck. And if I did, I should probably give it to Pigeon. Because I'm okay wasting Pluck on this thing. And in comes a Raikou. That's a little bit scary. Thankfully, dude, I have multiple ways to deal with this thing. I have Earthquake on my Outlet. And I also have Michigan. And I'm going to Michigan only because Outlet is a higher level. And I really don't want to over-level before the next gym. Because switching up a full 4-core sounds absolutely atrocious. We'll go for Mud Bomb here. Yeah, so for example, well, actually, I guess if Outlet over-leveled, it would not be the end of the world because she's kind of on her own. She's not part of any core. But if, per se, Michigan over-leveled, I would have to do a major overhaul of the team. Getting rid of at least another one, you know, because she's in the middle of the 4-core. And I have to keep a 4-core on the team, so we want to try extra hard to keep these guys under the level cap for the next gym. The Raikou went for Dig and did absolutely no damage. He goes for Dig again. I'm just going to Avalanche, I guess, because it's Icicle Plate boosted. In comes the Machoke, which is... Intimidate Machoke is kind of busted. But we'll go Irelia here. I'm not expecting, like, maybe Rock Slide, but, like, I don't expect that to kill me from full. And speaking of, there's no way he's clicking a non-fighting type move on my Mamoswine. Lefties gets me almost back to full. I'll take a revenge, no problem. He goes for Rock Tomb, which, granted, he could outspeed me, but I'm kind of fast anyway. I was going to say, I think I really just still outspeeds. And then in comes Luxray, which was his starter. Unfortunately, my starter has since been taken out. This seems like a good... We'll go into... I think... Do I want to go Michigan here? I'm expecting the Ice type... not the Ice type move. I'm the Ice type here, okay? I'm expecting the Electric type move. Hopefully... Okay, Shockwave is fine. Hopefully no Fire Fang from this thing. Okay, doesn't do as much as I would want. He goes for Swagger because apparently the AI just thinks that Swagger's the best move in existence, man. He goes for Fury Cutter, which I'm surprised that Luxray gets that. I'll just Earthquake the life out of this thing. Irelia wants to learn Air Cutter, but I think she's a physical attacker, so I'm going to give up on that. And Outlet gains some EXP. And last but certainly not least is a Geodude. Look at that. We got everyone on the team to shine just a little bit. Hopefully I don't regret this. And, dude, Brat easily taking this out. In honor of Toad, who is currently boxed, unfortunately. Even though Toad is kind of like my little mascot. Had to do it because this just seemed like the best core for me. And granted, you know what I could do is switch out Outlet and Brat for Toad and the Magnemite I have in the box. That being said, I don't really want to rock out with a unevolved Magnemite. Maybe, you know, when I get closer to the gym leader, we may do some swippy-swappy, but for the time being, this team is good enough. So let us continue. Get on our bikes. We will get the Good Rod as well, so I may do a couple cuts and do some backtracking for encounters. Do I have the Pluck TM, though? That's first thing to check. I do. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give it to Pigeon. I'm okay with Pigeon having Pluck. We'll get rid of Peck. Because, I mean, Pluck is just a strict upgrade, and I would never click Peck over Pluck. And new encounter time. Speaking of encounters, let's do this trainer first. We'll try to speed up a little bit. Just so I hope to get to at least past Salacion Town. Okay, not going to speed up against a Latios, let me tell you. We'll go Gripper here, and he's going for Dive. Okay. Let's go for Nightshade when he comes back up, and we'll go for the Shadow Sneak, the sneak attack on him there. In comes an Ariados. He has Forewarn, may carry Night Slash or something. That being said, I think Pigeon's got this. He goes for Leech Life and missed because of the Bright Patter. Almost forgot I put Bright Patter on Pigeon. Can you kill him, Pigeon? Come on, Pigeon. Oh, so close. Ate the Landsat Berry, though. What does that do? Gives me defense. I'm pumped. I'm critical hitting you. He double teamed? That's pointless. I have full accuracy Pluck. Okay, I missed. Okay, he Nightshaded. I'm kind of scared because I feel like I'm just dying to get hit by a critical hit leech life. And then go for Shadow Sneak. And easy peasy. Couldn't have done it without Pigeon. You know, Pigeon is a hard worker, and we love Pigeon. I don't have a water type. That kind of sucks. Let's just Nightshade this thing. He goes for Protect. Yeah. Smog. Of course he poisons me. Actually, wait a minute. That's kind of goated because I have Guts. Hold on. Guts boosted Gripper out here. And in comes an Infernape. Dude, I want to stay in so bad. I am staying in. Maybe a horrible idea, but I'm clicking Shadow Sneak. How much does do? Half? Okay, that wasn't actually that much. No. Okay. We are getting the absolute heck out of there. Let's go into Irelia. Yeah, my team, I'm kind of realizing, is a little bit weak to fire type, so... Yeah, unfortunately, the Guts isn't really doing too much for me. I'd rather heal than die. I don't know, we may put, we may swap out Outlet at some point for Hermie. But we'll see. We'll rock out like this for the time being. And we'll see when we need to. But that being said, let's get some encounters. Encounter number 1 out of 2 is going to be a Floatzel. Oh, dude, this guy's coming back to haunt me. If you guys remember, in episode 1, this was one of our first encounters. And he used Sonic Boom and tried to kill me. Thankfully, my Pokemon can now survive 1 or 2 Sonic Booms. We'll go for a couple Pokeballs here right out the gate. He does not seem to want to stay in. We'll go into Brat and put this thing to sleep. I'll click an Acid. I'll click another Acid. I'll now throw a Pokeball and catch you. Okay. Let's go into Outlet here. And we'll Pokeball just a couple times before this stupid little rat weasel. Okay. Let's calm down. For some reason, I cannot catch Floatzels. This thing is probably below 27 health. I'm just gonna keep chucking. Okay, there we go. Okay, this thing is annoying. We're gonna call her Persephone, because Persephone just sounds like one of those obnoxious names. No offense if your name is Persephone. Okay, Persephone. And okay, I can get out. I'm gonna heal because low-key that thing did a number on my team. I realized that I go back to the Pokemon Center a lot, and I kind of considered not doing that, but then I realized I'd rather be boring for 15 seconds than lose half my team in one battle. Just me, though. Second encounter time. After this item, which is a Sky Plate, which I guess I could give to, like, Pigeon, but I'd rather Pigeon be dodging, you know? That Bright Powder comes in handy. And Victory Bell is actually kind of awesome. Hold on, let me write down. So that's Floatzel is number 43. And number 44 is Victory Bell. And honestly, we're shaping up to make a pretty cool 4-core. We may have to do some swippy swappies pretty soon here. I'll go for Bite. He hurts himself in confusion. I'm gonna Pokeball. Please don't kill yourself, sir. Okay, easy. Flycatcher Pokemon, Victory Bell. Going to name this thing Hangry. Because, man, does this thing look hangry. This is Hangry. You know what? It's Hangs because I misspelled it, and I think that's really funny. Let's go check out our 2 newest encounters, which is I already forgot, Persephone and Hangs. Okay, so we'll put you, Persephone, right here, and we will put Miss Hangs right over here. That's what I'm saying, man. We have Hangs, Persephone, and Nugget, which is a fire, water, grass core in and of itself. Low key, I may be doing some switching. Because as much as I love the Goon Squad over here, these guys, let's see their items real quick. Not items. Okay, speaking of items, holding a Draco Plate. Abilities Damp, that seems very on point for a Floatzel. And then we have Forewarn. Okay. So not any crazy abilities. I'm going to take the Draco Plate, though. Please and thank you. Nobody else is holding the items. Let us go over here. So we do have, I believe, 2 fishing encounters left that we did not take care of. And we got the Good Rod from this guy over here. So I will take a quick cut, and I will go back to, we'll have Twin Leaf Town, and we will have Eterna City. So I will be back in just a moment. Alright, everybody, we are back here in Eterna City, and I now have the Good Rod, so we will do some good old fishing. I'm going to fish in this pond, because the last pond was giving me so much trouble with just Poliwags, and I feel like this pond is just going to be just as much trouble, giving me no encounters. Oh, actually, look at that. Okay, landed a Pokemon. Oh, yeah. What do we got here? Rayquaza? Oh, it's a Uxie. Oh, man, you got my hopes up. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. It got cool. Dude, the music is actually kind of goated. Wait a minute. I'm jamming out to this. This is awesome. We'll go for the sleep powder. Okay, endures, I miss. He goes for confusion, I miss. I'm gonna go for acids to weaken this thing. Yeah, he can take some acids. Okay, Spadef fell, that's fine. He's enduring, he's endurable. We'll go for another sleep powder and chuck Pokeballs. Okay, I may need more than Pokeballs to catch this thing, unfortunately. Let's go Pigeon, because I feel like Pigeon low-key has a decent matchup against this thing. And I'm just gonna chuck Pokeballs. It's asleep. It's in the yellow. This actually, Pigeon does not have a great matchup against this thing. He's taking way too much from Swift. I don't know. Do I want this thing to be linked up with the power? I'm gonna call them the power 4 if I can get a good enough set of 4 over there. I'll throw a couple more Pokeballs. Low key though, I'm kind of okay not catching this thing. Okay, never mind. We have the knowledge Pokemon Uxie. You know what? It's a legendary. I'll take it. The first legendary of the series. This is going to be. This needs to be something powerful. This needs to be. Oh, I already named this thing Ophelia. I like the name Ophelia. This is gonna be Rosalina. Rosalina. And I'm heavily considering adding these guys to the squad, right? This is Rosalina. I'm gonna check her ability, but that's kind of a powerful 4-core we have there, right? I mean, call me crazy. We have Rosalina over here, who has the inner focus ability, so she cannot be flinched. But look at that. I mean, we have Uxie, Victory Bell, Floatzel, and Combustion. So I'm gonna get my last encounter, and then did I check the mart here? Did I check the secondary mart? I think I did. I think there wasn't anything crazy, but you know, we gotta just see. Oh, have I used the Dome Fossil? I must have, right? Yeah, I must have. That must be one of the fossils I got. I'm gonna buy some like Great Balls or something as well, just in case. We'll buy like 30. I'm kind of only buying Pokeballs, right? Okay, so we'll be back in a moment for the next encounter. No encounter, but I found a Dust Gnome. Pretty sick. Secondary Mart randomizer do go kind of crazy. Kind of wish I knew this was here before I decided to pick up Blossom, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm back, by the way. I low-key forgot I was recording. I'm fishing, not a nibble. Okay, the Pokemon got away. Not a problem. Next one. Okay, this is going to be something crazy. I can feel it. It's going to be a Cacnea. Not too far. Phil returns. Would you look at that? It's bloody Phil. Gotta name it Phil in honor of our starter from the last project. Don't think I have a Water Stone. That's kind of fine because Phil, you know, he needs to learn some moves before I evolve him. Because I'm not gonna lie, last Phil, he was not doing too great. Only one person in the mart here, unfortunate. Let's check the box real quick for Phil. I have Jane here on the team because I needed Rock Smash. So let us do a little Swiftly swap. We'll put Jane back because I think I can get back without Rock Smash. And then we'll put Phil. We have, I need to write down some numbers. We have 45 is Uxie. And 46 is Lombre. Okay. So, let's take a look at what Phil's ability is. Phil has the Snow Cloak ability. Alright, now I have to consider, do I prefer Rosalina or Lola? Lola has the Shadow Tag ability and some pretty rad moves, if you ask me. This is a legendary. Stats, kind of cool. But what does my team need? Because I'm really heavily considering doing a little bit of a switch. So that would be getting rid of at least these 3. And putting on what I will call the Power 4. The question is, would I get rid of Michigan or Outlet? I think Michigan is probably the one who'd have to go. Unfortunately, even though Outlet is... you know what? Do I rock with this team? Because I feel like these guys will just be pretty good. It's such a tough decision. I do kind of want a water type. You know what? I think I'm gonna stick with what we have for now. We'll see how they do. If I'm noticing a distinct lack in power, we may do a little bit of a swap, but I'll be back in a moment once again. Okay, and we are back. We're still rocking out with the same team. I decided to give them a shot. We just built them. We just brought them all out. May as well see how they do. Any items over here? We do have some berries. Pick up the Lepa Berry and the Chesto Berry. I honestly have no idea how long this episode actually is right now, so I'll go to like the 45-minute mark maybe. We do have a double battle up here, so we should be careful. They have 3 Pokemon. Cheerleaders Nick and Stu sends out the Houndour and the Wailord. Okay. We are out here with Irelia and Brat. Not a bad combo at all. We'll go for a wing attack on the Houndour and a nice Mega Drain into the Wailord. Now, thankfully, this is a hard-coded double battle, so it's not like they... Ooh, double edge is kind of scary. Don't die, Brat. Okay, that's fine. Like I was saying, it is not like they both get an extra Pokemon. They originally had 2, and instead of them both getting 1 and making them have 4, they only have 3, which is slightly easier on my mental. That was a lot of damage from Brat. Very good. What is the item this Wailord is holding? Salac Berry to raise his speed. Okay, and roaring out Irelia is totally fine. Dude, okay, you just really want to die, don't you? I'm earthquaking, man. I'm earthquaking and going into Pigeon. That's a move right there. Pigeon. Get some spotlight out here, brother. Earthquake is going to obliterate those 2 buffoons, and in comes a Happiny, which is a nice experience for the goats over here. Alright, very good. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll fight this Pikachu's cosplayer over here. We got a Skarmory, and Skarmory is especially weak to Outlet. You know why? He told me. Okay, Outlet takes out the Skarmory, getting close to level cap, and in comes a Toxicroak, which thankfully we have Earthquake for. And again, I need to stop using Outlet, man, because he is leveling up rather fast. Flame Plate is pretty cool. I do have, like I said, the Combustion in the box. We'll switch to the lead here. We'll put Michigan out front, because Irelia's been doing the darn thing for so long. Gotta give the newer team members some time to shine. Gonna speed up through the battles unless they get considerably difficult. We have a Cacnea here. I think I can Powder Snow this thing, and he dies. Yep, just like I thought. We'll go for Peck on the Burmy. Like I said, Peck on the Burmy. He's gonna protect again. Nope, he does not protect again. Peck on the Burmy. A Shelgon comes in. A super effective Focus Sash. Okay, Bite is fine. We'll go for Peck. Michigan level 27, and last but not least is an Eevee. We'll spread the love. We'll go Pigeon on this one. He goes for Mud Slap because he's a silly baboon. Okay, Protect, double Protect is kind of crazy. He goes for double Protect again, yet he fails. Tailwind actually could be kind of sick. We'll get rid of Lucky Chant because I feel like Nightshade might come in handy if I'm not doing too much damage. We get the Old Gateau from this. Nice and Old Gateau. Ooh, I think I have to do like a whole backflip and a half to use that the Spiritomb event, so I'm not going to bother with that. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's a lot of encounters coming up, because we've got, hold on, let's see. Alright, so we're going to go up the ramp and fight this farmer over here. We got a Leafeon. Okay, I would stay in, but I am weak to grass. So let's just go for the nice and safe Irelia play. Wing attack a couple of times, and the Leafeon goes down. And then an Onix, which is perfect fodder for Brat. Earthquake is crazy. We'll do this double battle first, I think. If they wanna actually fight me. Hello, I wanna fight. I'm here to fight you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Geodude and Tailo is fine. We'll go for the Avalanche. I thought that hit both for some reason. We'll go for the Avalanche on the Tailo, and I think I take a hit from a Tailo. It was for Air Cutter. It's split damage, exactly like I thought. Did nothing. Mega Drain should one-shot the Geodude, and an Avalanche obliterates the Tailo. And what is with these double battles and having Happiny as their last Pokemon? If I had $1 for every time in this episode I did a double battle with 3 Pokemon, and the last Pokemon was a Happiny after both Pokemon died simultaneously, I'd have $2, which isn't a lot, but it's kind of crazy that happened twice. So Sue and Ty are indeed dead. And Sanjam Town, dude, I literally just talked to you. Can you please leave me alone? What are you giving me? Seals? Oh, actually, seals are kind of sick. He was going to be defog, but he didn't give it to me, you loser. Let's heal real quick, and then I get some encounters. So I get the... Okay, so hold on. This is still Route 209, so no new encounter here. Let me do this this little bike trick over here. I would call it a puzzle, but it's not really a puzzle. It's more just motor skills that I don't have. So let's go like this, and again, I messed up right away. Oh, actually, dude, I'm just so goated. Moonstone. Do I have anything that evolves via Moonstone? Let's take a look in the box. This is experimenting time. Let's take a look in the box. I should clear out the tower as well, because I'm awesome. And that is not the button I wanted to press. Oh my god, we're gonna get like at least 6 new Pokemon here. Okay, secondary mart, give me something cool, give me something good. Master Ball. Okay, I got another sunstone. I'll take it, just in case. Timer ball can be sick, but I don't really care. And everything else there is kind of doo-doo garbage. Okay, so what am I thinking? Okay, do I have anything that evolves via moonstone or sunstone? That being said, nothing in here. Anyone want a moonstone? I need a lot of water stones though. Do I have a King's Rock? I could get a Politoad. I kind of prefer Poliwrath. If you couldn't tell, I prefer to have the dual typing. I could have sworn I had a King's Rock. Maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Looks like it. Okay. We'll worry about that later. We'll hopefully get a water stone in the tower, which is where we're going to get some new encounters after. Oh, dude. I don't have cut in the team. I'm so lazy, man. I'll get it later. Okay. In the tower. Encounter time, and we'll just clear out the tower, because you know what? We're fighting all the trainers anyway. Alright, bud. What do you have for me? We have a Manaphy. Okay, we're going to Brat for this one. He goes for knockoff because he's mean and rude and awful. Brat gaining some experience. We'll go into Michigan for this one, and he lowered my special attack, so I'll just go for Avalanche. In comes the Wartortle back into Brat. He does no damage. Apparently this Wartortle hates its trainer, man. And he's kind of hacking the life out of me. Can you please stop being immobilized by love? Okay, thank you. Was that Ice Fang? Oh, dude, I just gave you Avalanche. I'll go to Powder Snow. Another physical Ice type move. Can't hurt, I guess. Brat gaining some EXP, and in comes the Lopunny. We'll go into Gripper here. And unfortunately, I can't touch you. I'm a silly, silly goblin. Let's go into... I rarely get hit by a Thunder Punch, but it actually does, like, no damage. He goes for Magic Coat. Why? Because he's a stupid rabbit. And I got a Cherish Ball. I will use that on my next encounter first. To show that I cherish them, which is going to be a Stunky, I think. It's a Weavile. Oh, that's kind of sick, man. I already have an Ice type, but you know what? Cherish Ball. Okay, oh, that's a lot of damage. No Pursuit, please. No Pursuit, please. Okay, he goes for Screech. I don't like that, dude. This thing kind of walls my team. Excuse me. What do I do here? He doesn't have Ice-type moves. I don't believe it. He's Quick Attack? Okay, that's fine. I will bite it. Okay, he goes for Screech. Don't like that one bit. Please no Pursuit. He goes for Feint Attack, which does a lot of damage. I'll Quick Attack it. He goes... okay. No Pursuit. I will run if I have to. Don't you tempt me, you stupid, stupid rat. This thing has Feint Attack. Do I have to run? I think I have to run from this thing. Yeah, I think I have to kill this thing. That, dude, they had to have Sniper or something, right? Oh, dude, second encounter. Okay. What is it? It is a Raichu with Sandstream. Kind of bad. I will not lie. I think he probably only has, like, oh, he's gonna kill himself with Sandstorm. Don't kill yourself, Raichu. Okay, he has Quick Attack. Gotta keep that in mind. And, okay, we caught the Raichu at least. So that Weavile was a demon, man. Holy, this is Jester. Why? Because I looked at the letter J and thought of Jester as the first J word that came to my head. So Jester, the Raichu. And honestly, I prefer keeping 3 Mons alive than getting a stupid rat Weavile. So, not a problem here. That thing, dude, had that Feint Attack crit almost killed my Electivire from, like, not, like, 75%, by the way. Let's take a look at Jester. Why was I even looking at Sandstream? I know that. We'll put Jester over here next to Phil. This is Pokemon number 47, which is Raichu. And before I move on, we'll clear out the tower today for sure, because I have to get some from there anyway, I think. So let's just, you know, mosey on over here. Fight everybody. I have a strong feeling that we're going to overlevel before Maylene, but it's fine, you know, because we're going to have the Power 4 joining the squad. And there's Defog needed up here, but I'm just going to hope and pray that the thing isn't too annoying, the fog, and it's already pissing me off, man. 1 battle in, and then a Natsu. We'll go for Ice Fang again. Okay, thank God. Nothing crazy there. We have a Ponyta we could have gotten. Nice fire type there. Bump, bump, bump. Bubble mail. In case I wanted to send any mail with bubbles in it. Fun fact, in college, my roommate's grandmother mailed him cheese in an envelope. Speaking of mail, that is my favorite mail story. It smelled awful, and he kept it in the fridge for the entire semester until I threw it out after he moved out. That was freshman year. Yeah, it was not a great situation. Okay, we kill So I love telling that story, man. People are always shocked when I tell them he got mailed cheese. Just in a regular envelope. And he told me, I'm like, she sent you cheese? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, it was not a great situation. Hyper Beam Cherim, though, that's also not... Dude, that did way too much damage. What steroids are you giving your Cherim, man? Calm down. Let's go to Pigeon here and go for Pluck, and I eat your berry, and this thing probably is going to pursue me, and I'm going to cry. He doesn't pursue me, and fun fact, I didn't cry either. Okay, not going to use my bicycle here. Let us go for... do I have any potions? No potions. Okay, that's fine. We'll just swap. We'll put Pigeon out front. Pigeon has to do something. He's on the team. He's not just going to be dead weight. Lots of double battles coming up, though. Oh, Flubber, man. Welcome back. Let's go Brat here. Okay, Icy Wind is fine. I missed. He goes for Icy Wind again. I Mega Drain. I'm goated. Seems like Icy Wind is his best move. And he has Avalanche. So we are switching. Switching immediately. We'll Nightshade. Okay, and then in comes a Wingull. We'll Shadow Sneak. And Shadow Sneak yet again. And the Wingull goes down. Let's pick up this item, which is a TM for Sleep Talk. My Pokemon are kind of weak, but I'm just going to lead double Bird, and hopefully that's enough to beat this double battle. Clefable and... Dude, this is the third double battle that I've fought today, and the third one that's had Happiny. What are we doing here, man? Wing Attack. Okay, that actually did so much damage. Holy. And this is really bad for the double Fly lead. But, I have faith in Irelia to bite this Happiny and not die to an electric type move. Okay, Charge Beam. Of course, he attacked into the one that I didn't swap out. Double lefties, by the way. We'll go for a Leech Life. And hopefully he doesn't crit. And hopefully I don't miss. And I kill him, and we're goated. Okay, double Bird lead again. Did really good last time, and not great this time. There is an Aerodactyl staring me down on that side of the screen. Let us, we have to go out here, I think. And then I could double swap. I could also wing attack the Chatot. This thing probably has ancient power. Okay, attack boost is what I wanted. Wing attack should kill. The last Aerodactyl got an Omni boost. He goes for Ice Fang. Of course, again, attacks the Mon I don't swap out. And Gibble is rather scary. We're going to go into Michigan, though, and hope that a Earthquake does not ruin my day. This episode's been going pretty good so far. You know, we almost died to a Weavile. We got some cool encounters. The Aerodactyl goes down, and Rock Tomb into Michigan is a-okay. We'll go for Quick Attack, and I will go for Avalanche, because I think I live. I think I'm fine. Okay, that was a little bit scary, but not a problem. We survived just fine. Michigan, a little low on health, but Pigeon's got this, man. Pigeon, are there any more battles? No, we did it. Okay, easy. Easy tower, okay. Do I need to bring okay. I guess I did this too early, but it's whatever. Did it for the love of the game. Had to do it eventually, right? Okay, so I'm thinking that we will get some encounters in the Ruins of Alph. And then we'll get the encounter on the next route. And then I don't think I'll do the next route. I think I'll do the next route plus the gym in the next episode. That sounds kind of good to me. Well, you know, I have plenty of time. Let me get Jane out of the box, and we'll do some cutting. We'll see what that item is, because it's piquing my curiosity. It could be a Master Ball, and I could see a Rayquaza in my next encounter, and then I'll be very happy. I'll be like, yes, I did it. I got the Master Ball, and call it the Rayquaza. Alright, this is going to be a... What's an item? It's going to be a Black Sludge. TM for Dig. I'm kind of happy I did that. Nancy was the digging Pokemon in the last series, so Dig, you know, it always comes in handy. I will 100% take that. Let's we'll go put Jane back in the box. I'm almost certain. I mean, half my team is... Dude, I need to do level booster. I know I keep saying it, but man, these level scalings are so bad. What do you mean I have 5 levels to play with in between gyms? It's like ridiculous. Okay, let's go over here. There's some items I can pick up, I think. None over here. Oh, actually, I found it. Yes, what is this? The damp mulch. Oh, dude, they knew exactly what I wanted. Let's go over here, here. Okay, I jumped too far. I am overzealous, some may say. Overzealous, but never jealous. Okay, in we go. I know there's... I'm not going to read the unknown letters. I'm just going to walk in all the rooms. Pick up all the hidden items, you know? Just do a Process Elimination Brute Force. Dude, that hiker. Turn around. He is shook, bro. Look at his eyes. Holy. Okay, you're not going to fight me. All right, encounter time. Give me a Drizzle Huntail. It is a Duskull, which is dupes because Gripper is already on the squad. What's in here? Okay, did not want to go all the way down here. I got an Ultra Ball, though, which could help us catch a Pokemon. Okay, I want to get through all the rooms over here just to make sure we're not missing out on any crazy borked, cracked, broken, some may say, items. We'll fight Homeboy over here with the T-Tar. Calm down, brother. He goes for Protect, and I will Mega Drain. Okay, he hard swaps to Dodrio. You don't see many hard swaps in this game. We'll go Pigeon. He goes for Air Cutter, which is fine. We'll go for Pluck. Ate his berry. He goes for Air Cutter again. I will go for Pluck yet again. And Pigeon getting the kill. You'll love to see it. In comes the T-Tar yet again. Almost forgot about that thing. And he is kind of putting in the work. Let's go Michigan here. And we'll go for the Mud Bomb. And he lives. And we'll go for another Mud Bomb. Dude, this thing is the Flinch Meister. Holy. Earthquake. Thank you. And then Chansey. Dude, stop giving me these high EXP yielding Mons. My goodness. Outlet's already level 30. And Pluck, easy kill. And I gotta go heal again. Dude, I gotta go heal after. Dude, all these battles are like messing me up. We got Flinch Master Mike over here and, you know, stupid Weavile. The crit feint attack almost killed my Electivire. Like, come on, man. Cut me some slack. Alright, back down. In here. Down we go. I might record another episode after this. I'm having a lot of fun with this. This project is so much fun. I hope people are enjoying this as much as I'm recording it. Okay, down. What's in here? We'll go back up. Okay, not the way I was thinking. We're going to go up. Item, no. Item. Fluffy Tail. Can't use that because it's a battle item, unfortunately. We have Rock. Okay. Still have not gotten my encounters yet. And items. Okay, this is what I'm excited for. Okay, HM for Defog, which is good, but I don't think I can use it out of battle yet. We have the Figgy Berry. Okay. Encounter number 1. Could be something crazy. We get a Skitty, which is great. Absolutely spectacular in Plat Kaizo, which, by the way, I am so fiending to play that game right now. If I wasn't doing a Platinum series already, I may just play Platinum Kaizo. I may still play Platinum Kaizo on the channel. You know why? It's my channel. But we got the Skitty. This is going to be named Dedekind. I think that's a math function. Maybe a mathematician. I was a math major, by the way. And I don't know why. That's the first word that came to mind. Blue Flute. And we got the Power Weight. Okay. Can we get a second encounter? This room seems kind of goated. It actually doesn't because there was a Skitty in here just now. But actually, dude, I love Octillery. Gotta write down some numbers on my spreadsheet. And by spreadsheet, I mean piece of paper on my desk. Skitty at number 49, almost to 50, is Octillery. Okay, hopefully. I'm being very presumptuous in thinking I will catch this thing. He goes for the Constrict and a Pokeball. Okay. Mr. Moves over here. Let's go into Michigan. Okay, and call it the Octillery. This is going to be Remy. Remy the Octillery. Okay. And we are probably approaching the 40-minute mark, which is, again, about where I want to keep these episodes. 40, maybe 45 minutes. Could have gotten a Flareon, which would have been dupe, so I actually could not have gotten Flareon. I tricked you all. And out we go. This way. No, 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 no. Okay. Let's go to the box and do our routine ability check and see. Oh, actually, we can use the Moonstone on Dedekind. Let's see. Okay, so Dedekind, you have Stench, you smelly cat. Dude, that's the second smelly Pokemon I've caught. These Pokemon need to take baths. And what does Remy have? Remy has Aftermath, which will never, hopefully, come in handy. Okay, so we almost have 2 full boxes of encounters, which I like, because I like to have a lot of variety. I like to see a lot of Pokemon be used, you know? I like to use a lot of Pokemon. I just like Pokemon in general, man. Pokemon is such a goated franchise. Been playing since I was, like, 6 years old. Route 210. Okay, here we go. What is the encounter going to be? The encounter number 1 is going to be a Cleffa. Speaking of Moonstones, luckily I can buy those. We call it the Cleffa, easy peasy. This is going to be named PP because I think that's what Clefairy's name in Japanese is. PP. PP in the box. Please don't. don't PP in my box. Second encounter is going to be a Ice type. Ice. It's a Shieldon. We're going to catch the Shieldon. Like I said, catch the Shieldon. Catch the Shieldon. He is takedown. He is trying to take me down, and we catch him. And I think when I was younger, I used to name. I had a Shieldon I think it was like this. Evalock. And I used it against my friend in Sun and Moon, and it really pissed him off. So Evalock the Shieldon. I believe it's named after like a shield. Big shocker, right? Shield on the shield. So let's move. PP, you have Leaf Guard. Again, pointless because you're going to evolve twice, actually. And then Evalock, you have Slow Start, which I should have seen, but I was speeding up. So let's write down. We officially reached level number 50 with Cleffa. And number 51 is going to be Shieldon. So nothing crazy, but you never know. They could come in handy one day. Never gonna count them out. Never gonna leave them down. Rickroll, maybe? I don't know. Let's fight some trainers, though. We have a couple more minutes. We'll fight all the trainers on this section of the route. Maybe is the rainy route a different route? Because if so, we get another set of 2 encounters, which would be a great way to end off the episode. Go for that. He had the Yachi Berry, but another Avalanche is enough to finish off the Apom. I would have infinitely loved Staraptor more than either of those 2 that I caught. Go for the double battle. Infernape and Houndour is rather precarious. Let's go into Outlet. And let us go for the wing attack on the Infernape. Okay, Infernape is dead. In comes a Swallow. Good thing I went into this guy. We'll go for that. Oh, he has Motor Drive. That is kind of cracked. I'll quick attack it. I don't wing attack it. Double attack. And wing attack is doing nothing to me. Okay, and then we'll fight homeboy up here. Has a Drapion. Please don't pursuit. Please don't pursuit. Okay, Rock Tomb is fine. I'm gonna Mud Bomb. He goes for Fire Fang and misses. That could have done a lot of damage, so I'm kind of happy he missed. Nidorino, I'm gonna go for Mud Bomb yet again, and then Chingling comes in. We'll go Gripper here, because Gripper has to have some reason to be used. Okay, no, not speed up. Get off my bike. I want to see what this item is. This item is a Maghost Berry. Maghost Berry. Okay. I could go back and heal, but I also kind of do this double battle. Let's do it. What do you have? You have a Drowsy and an Espeon. We'll go for a Nightshade, and I will switch into Gripper. Okay, he goes for Thief, which is totally fine. I will Shadow Sneak the Drowsy, and we get to pick up the kill nice and easy. Okay, don't know how that worked, but it did. Togekiss is scary, as always. We'll go for Pluck on it, and we'll Shadow Sneak the Drowsy. Hopefully nothing. Okay, ate the Salac Berry and raised my speed, and the Silver Wind Omni Boost is ridiculous. Let's go into Outlet. Excuse me. I don't think I've ever sneezed on microphone before. Okay, he goes for Silver Wind again, which does kind of a lot of damage. Please, sir, can you stop? If he's Silver Winding, I'm going back to Irelia, and I can't do anything with Gripper here. Nor can I really switch, so I guess I'll just Nightshade. I don't know. I'll click it. Okay, he hurts himself in Confusion. I would disable, but I don't actually want to disable Silver Wind if he wants to keep clicking that. So we'll go for Nightshade. Okay, Yawn is totally fine. Gripper ain't doing nothing anyway, and that could have been very scary, but thankfully, we are the GOAT. Okay, we're almost at 40 minutes, I think. Let me see if this is another encounter I can get. I think there's one more trainer to fight over here. Okay, up. Okay, fight me, please. Please and thank you. Okay, Beautifly, Pluck, Torchic. Okay, double Pluck, and then Hippo, Pluck. He rests. Okay. Okay, easy peasy. We can learn Wish. Okay, we're just gonna make Pigeon the biggest utility mon of all time. Is this another route? Dude, it is. Encounter time. Dude, this is like the 15th encounter of the episode. Let's see it. Number 1. What can we get? Remoraid. Just duped that out. Thank you very much. Okay, legendary. Number 2. Rayquaza. Not a Rayquaza, but I absolutely dig Rotom, so we will 100% take that. I'll go for Confuse Ray. He goes for Confuse Ray of his own. I forgot that Rotom gets the legendary music in this. That's so awesome, man. Rotom is such a sick Pokemon. Shout out to Game Boy Luke. We'll go for, oh, easy catch. Blame this thing Luke in honor of the legend himself. Game Boy Luke. Alright, so we got the Rotom. Second encounter. So we'll do a second encounter. It's a Teddy Ursa. Unfortunately, there's no Ursaluna in this game. And he's licking me. Do not appreciate that, sir. We'll go for a Pokeball and easily catch this thing on the 4th attempt. This one. Okay, me when I lie. Me when I lie unintentionally. Okay, we're going to go into Michigan. And he's going to keep scratching me. And Little Bear is caught. This is going to be Foof. Foof the Teddy Ursa. Okay, Foof is caught. Let us quickly go back and heal. And hopefully we should have time in the next episode to take on Maylene. I am approaching 50 minutes of recording, but considering I made multiple cuts today, I think that should be fine. So let's take a gander here. We have Luke the Rotom with Magnet Pull. Again, we can do some form changing, so maybe, just maybe, I will get the item needed for that. If I can figure out how. We have Rotom, and then number 53 is Teddy Ursa. All right. Again, almost 2 full boxes of options to use here. Floof has Klutz. Will not be keeping that. Timid nature, unfortunate. Alright, so the squad is developing. With that being said, guys, we are running quite late. So I will leave it off here. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below. Hopefully we'll be taking on Maylene in the next episode with this team or with another one. I honestly haven't decided, but if you guys are looking forward to that, make sure, again, subscribe, like, all the good stuff. And with that being said, I will see you all next time. Take care.